Sadiq's partner, and this is an interesting decision in this match to ask Majid Khan to come in first, and it is a little bit of a gamble. The most accomplished player being pushed in first. Quite timed there by Majid, hit into the ground, just chasing it, but just going to beat him. It's pulled away, hooked away in fact, down to deep long leg. So that beating Amos on that boundary, and it's Sadiq collecting his first 4. Solidly forward, pushed away without any great power at all, but it's going through for 4 runs, really just a forward push. Nobody even bothering. I think everybody thought there was a third man there. It took them a long time to realise there's nobody back there.
There's 2 runs there to Majid. It's in the air. And he's put it down. The first chance of the morning. A very difficult one indeed for Chris Old, the man down at long leg. Diving away to his right and having to run in. Got both hands to it, but couldn't hold it. So Majid has a life from a lofted hook stroke of Jeff Arnold's bowling. And that can't be too far away. Elliott at the pavilion end saying no. Sadiq pushing forward to that ball from Jeff Arnold.
And at 51 for no wicket, a fierce downpour, dashing the hopes of Pakistan, giving the English spinners a heaven-sent opportunity. 3 hours lost. And now on the resumption at 4:30, it's Hendrick bowling to Majid Khan.
Beautiful stroke. Once again the bowler paying the penalty for being too short. A fine shot by Majid. Quite effortless. He was well over the top of it. It came slowly off the pitch. Pitching far too short. Gave Majid enough time to roll the wrists over it in playing the stroke. Quite get that, and the very slow outfield will have the batsman take only 3. Lovely throw from Mike Denness, who has a very strong arm. That was again. There's an appeal there, and umpire Elliott has given out Sadiq. Leg before wicket. .71 for 1 now. First runs off Derek Underwood. Even though there's been a lot of rain here today, that side of the ground is very, very fast. Again, too short. A pitch where there is some assistance. That's 87 for 1 now, and Majid has gone on to 44. That's a lovely shot, and again, very, very short. I don't think Mike Danessa would be too happy about this. His bowlers throwing away the advantage here in this fashion by bowling far too short.
Fairly certain we shall see an all-spin attack now. At the moment it's Derek Underwood. Greg at silly point, and the Sun Hat will doubtless be given an opportunity at the pavilion end.
Well, that's it. Caught at second slip or gully. The Underwood ball turning and lifting. Zahir pushing forward and the second wicket down. Zahir, little time to play himself in on a wicket. Rain affected, always giving the spinner a fair degree of help. A little bit unlucky Majid to be out like that, swinging it away onto his pad. A very simple catch in the end. So a wicket in his first over for Tony Greig, and the wicket that England wanted, that of Majid, who played so really well. Sun shining, helping the bowlers now. And that's another one. No chance at all there for Mushtaq. Turned, lifted, and Tony Greig at silly point taking the catch. Oh, very happy England. Cricketers out there making the most of their good fortune, Dennis.
Yes, I must endorse what you just now said, Jim. It really has been absolutely wretched luck for Indy Carp and his team when they were 51 for nothing on a beautiful wicket and looked like scoring a lot of runs, and quickly too. Neither of the openers looked in trouble, and then of course down comes the rain and the whole scene has changed completely now. 91 for 4 Pakistan.
Nice bit of work in the field. Wasim just beating the throw. Came into bat over 20 minutes ago. Surely he's going to... No, he's just keeping one short leg, silly point. And that's a simple catch, and Asif Iqbal must be out, caught by Amos at mid-on, off a no ball. Could have got anywhere. It's gone to Amos this time, and it's not a no ball. Asif Iqbal has to go this time. Another wicket for Derek Underwood. Well, one place you can't hit Derek Underwood on a turning wicket is wider mid-on against a spin.
Oh, bowl him. A good quicker ball by Underwood. That's good bowling. Change of pace. Deserved that wicket. Indy Carp too slow with the stroke. Concentrating on pushing forward. And too late with the shot. So the 6th wicket goes down now at 111. It's 4 runs. Imran off the mark. A square drive. Hitting against the spin, but he got it away very nicely wide of John Edridge at cover. And that's out. That's nicely caught round the corner there. Mike Hendrick, a very safe pair of hands. Imran Khan trying to keep that down into the ground, couldn't quite get over the top of it, and Hendrick did the rest. So Tony Greig now has 2 wickets. That's a nice hit. Really launched himself at that one. Fine blowout over long on. Sensible stroke. The ball pitched up to the bat. Really has to be dispatched away. Every opportunity must be taken to score runs when pitch is playing as many tricks as this one. It's a very powerful blow. Tony Greig, the man. What a tremendous catch. Now that must go down as one of the really great catches of all time. And Greig showing the spectators that he caught it. The only doubt could have been whether or not he was over the line in taking it, but what a marvellously judged catch. Is out, conclusively out, that one, absolutely dead plumb. That ball keeping low. Tony Greig having a good match so far, as is Underwood. The 9th wicket goes down with a total at 130. That ball kept very low on Wasim Bari.
A pleasant evening it is now. A dramatic day's cricket, an unlikely day. Pakistan 130 for 9 declared to give themselves the benefit of the best part of 55 minutes bowling at England tonight. Pakistan winning the toss here in perfect conditions on a good wicket this morning, rattling up 51 for no wicket. Then the rains came, really pelting down, and Underwood, Greig and the English out cricket seizing its chance on a drying pitch. So Pakistan, there it is, reduced from 71 for no wicket to 130 when the declaration was applied. Wasim Raja playing in his first test match in England, making a better fist of it against Underwood and Greig than anyone else once the spinners had been introduced. Good looking shot.
Shadows lengthening with this late finish at Lords as Asif Masood with the familiar little sidestep moves in. And that's out. It's a great catch again by Sadiq. So tight at short leg aim. It's the one to go. And Pakistan striking back here in the shape of Asif Masood, getting rid of England's opener Dennis Amiss with the score just on 2. Asif, the successful bowler, and the declaration made by Intikhab being justified with a quick bowler picking up the wicket of England opener Dennis Amiss. Out for 2 with the score on 2. Good shot down the wicket beautifully again to the pitch of it. And struck away easily by David Lloyd for his first boundary. Again over-pitched and this time driven through extra cover by Lloyd, so some nice runs coming to England towards the end of the first day's play. Hendricks hurrying round and he's coming back. They've run 4, so excellent running between the 2 left-handers and successive 4s to David Lloyd. And a short one pulled away, but deep square leg prevent it going for another boundary. Lloyd takes a single. And bowls a very friendly full toss. Wasim in the books as a slow right arm leg spin bowler. And bowling another long hop, pulled away this time by Edrich for a single. Can't be bad for the left-handers. Long hop, leg breaks, which are off breaks to them. Surprisingly bowling them round the wicket. Well, help yourself. And John Edrich doing just that. Cracking another long hop, this time as a change through the covers for 4.
Pitch should have dried out completely overnight. Lovely stroke. If you had to pick on a typical John Edrich stroke, I'd say that's probably at that area around point.
There's the Pakistan skipper, Intikhab, who really must have felt absolutely choked yesterday evening after winning the toss on a perfect wicket and then the rain ruining his chances completely. And I suppose, although it would be frustrating for the crowd that's here now, I think he'd probably like a repetition of yesterday. A very heavy downpour would be rather welcome to him.
He's got him, Zahir, at first slip. The second England wicket to go down. Quite a straightforward catch, but neatly taken by Zahir. And just reward for Sarfraz, who is in his 6th over and has had only 1 run taken from his bowling.
Oh, a bit of luck there for Mike Denness, lobbed in the air, beaten by that flight. Could really have gone anywhere. Dropped safely between cover point and mid-off.
Bowled him, a good delivery, fine Yorker. It might just have found the bottom edge of Denness's bat and pushed back that leg stump. Denness either playing right over it or just getting the cue end of the bat on it. 90 for 3 now. Mike Denness, the man out, bowled by Imran Khan. Took that from outside off stump, down behind square. Takes Fletcher off the mark at 2, and England to 92 for 3. Imran Khan is in his 4th over now. There's 1 for 7. Did a useful job at Headingley in the first Test match, and has chipped in here again with a wicket. He is the 6th bowler used. Well, that can't be far away. My word, that was a good delivery. It came in very, very late on Fletcher, beat him in the forward stroke. Oh, a good catch, a good sharp catch around the corner there. And that one really spun across Edrich's body. Sadiq, this very good little close-in fieldsman for Pakistan, gives Intikhab his first wicket. John Edrich probing forward there, not quite covering the spin. There's the man out, caught Sadiq at leg slip, bowled Intikhab, and he made 40.
And that's given out. Given out by umpire Charlie Elliott. Another well-pitched ball, in effect a Yorker. A really good spell this by Imran Khan, the Oxford captain. So Pakistan well in this fight. 100 for 5, and England are still 30 runs behind.
It's in the air, but through the gap between cover point and mid-off. Brings Tony Greig 4 runs, but fairly fortunate ones. Could really have holed out at either cover point or mid-off there.
11 to Knott, 9 to Tony Greig, and Knott now facing Imran Khan from the pavilion end. And Fletcher. Asif has hit the stumps, he's asking for a run out, he's given out. He's out, 1 stump to aim at, a magnificent throw from cover point. It looked an unlikely dangerous single to Asif Iqbal of all people. So England in real trouble now, 6 down for 118, still 12 runs behind. And that is the front line batting mostly disposed of. Hussauld, of course, can bat a bit. It'll be interesting to see whether Intikar brings back one of the fast bowlers for him. Tony Greig gone for 9.
Powerful blow. So 2 fine blows now from Chris Holt in this over.
Up again, going to come around the wicket to the left-hander. That's over the top. He's really got to have one back there if he's going to bowl around the wicket to the left-hander. Applause for this partnership now, which has put on 50 runs. Taken 76 minutes. Chris Holt now moving ahead of Alan Knott. He's made 30 to Alan Knott's 28. And Intikar after that blow coming back over the wicket. And he's placed it well this time. And that one in the direction and over the top of mid-off. About trouble. It's not going to be of much use to him. It's a long hop pulled away by Alan Knott for 4. Continuing. And that's out. So Chris Holt, belated decision there coming from umpire David Constant, going down to hug Wasim Barry. I think it was a difficult decision there for the umpire to take. A swish of the bat, a little bit of dust being flown up, and a catch behind, and all a little bit of confusion out there. the ball across. Wasim Bari not only catching it but throwing the bails high, and some time before the umpire's fingers up. So the end of a very useful innings indeed from Yorkshireman Chris Holt. That's a chance. Imran Khan, very disappointed he couldn't just cling hold of it. Driven back by Alan Knott. One of those difficult ones which catches the bowler off balance. Just certainly got a right hand to it. Let off then for Alan Knott on 45, and the England score on 199 for 7. Guided away by Alan Knott, bringing up the 200 for England, 200 for 7, and so they are ahead now by 70 runs. That's a brave, bold blow by Alan Knott, just prior to tee, swinging Intikab away on the leg side for a good 4 runs and taking him to his own individual 50. 51 to Alan Knott. Another test match 50 for him in his 60th test match, and he's now far and away top scorer in this England batting lineup. 50 in 135 minutes, including 4 fours. Opportunity in this last over to bolster his own performance. Another 4 for Alan Knott off Intikab, moving on to 55. Establishing a very useful lead now for England.
He's hit that beautifully. That wasn't a very good bouncer. Arnold's first movement is back. As the bowler brings over his arm, his foot goes back, the right foot is back and across, and he's in position for that. And that one didn't get up very much at all. That was, I suppose, round about waist height when he hit it.
That's out, no question at all about that. Arnold caught behind of Asif Masood after resisting there for very nearly an hour and a half. Hoped in an extremely useful partnership with Alan Knott, his contribution being 10, and the 8th England wicket going down at 231.
It's an unorthodox stroke, but a very good one. Bringing just the 2 runs. Wasim Raja, the fieldsman, at third man. Imran Khan. And that must be out. Yes. There was never any doubt about it. Umpire David Constant didn't bother to give the decision because Alan Knott started to walk, and then suddenly Knotty turned round and looked up, and at that point Constant then put up his finger. So Alan Knott, the man out after a splendid innings for England. He came in with the England total at 100 for 5, and here he is now being applauded out, given a standing ovation by this very good crowd here at Lord's. having made 83 and assisted England's total along to 254 for 9. It's a good lusty blow to start proceedings from Mike Hendry. Gets him off the mark with a 4. So the crowd happy that Hendrick is down the striker's end. Underwood taking 3 from that. Goes on to 12, and Hendrick now about to face the last ball from Intercarb. Hendrick is on 6, and the field is spread. And that is a tremendous blow, and it is well caught. So the England innings finishes with Imran Khan taking a good catch at long off.
Just leaving his leg in front. Waiting for the short one. Middle that all right. Got it away to mid-wicket for 4. It's a fine shot. Beautiful square cut by Sadiq, down for 4. A bit of wrist going into that shot from Sadiq, perfectly timed. Chris Holt, his 5th over of the innings. Sadiq well forward, finding the gap again, and is chasing it. It's gone through for 4. Again, there didn't seem to be any great power into that shot, but it's timing that really matters in this game of cricket, the power that you put into it. Another glorious stroke. That's going to add 4 more to Sadiq's account. Really a perfectly timed shot. Half volley getting the right sort of treatment. Sadiq moving on now to 25 he's made out of 42.
The 50 up for Pakistan. Well, a very successful move by Intercarb in switching his batting order and putting this pair together. 50 up in 71 minutes in the second innings. In the first innings, he added 50 in 59 minutes. That must be close. That one came back with the arm, and Majid must have been perilously close in the last over to Hendrick. You can't afford to do that these days with this LBW law as it is. The batsman not playing a stroke can still be given out if the ball would have hit the stumps. And that, I think, was certainly in retrospect an error of judgment, and as he was playing at it, it looked as though it was very close to the line of the stumps. An unusual type of dismissal, but that law was brought in to stop players padding the ball away instead of using their bats. And Majid today has paid the penalty. He's the first Pakistan wicket to go down in the second innings, with the total at 55. Sadiq has made 33 and Majid was dismissed for 19.
Over the pitch of that all right. Once again his strength there on the onside. A lot of bottom hand coming into that on drive. They take 3 very comfortable runs. It's a long chase back for John Edrich.
Stroke from Mushtaq, using his feet to get to the pitch of the ball there. Lovely on drive. Pitching now on to 11. That's given it out. Sadiq, LBW, and expressionless as he walks away. That is a very good delivery from Jeff Arnold. And trouble here. There's a good throw and he's safe. But by gee, that was a good throw from down there at mid-on.
Pleasant cover drive there by Wasim Raja, right to the pitch of Tony Greig's half volley, forcing it through the covers. So he gets his first boundary and puts Pakistan on the 100 mark. 100 now for 3. Fine shot by Mushtaq this time. So Greig being put away for the second boundary in his first over.
Not much bounce out there for either spinner today. Derek Underwood had a long spell. She bowled extremely well. If there is any bounce from the pitch, then Tony Greig will certainly be able to extract it. It's a splendid stroke. It wasn't a very good delivery, but a splendid stroke. Pitch is slow, and Mushtaq didn't make the mistake of playing too soon. Waited for it. Timed it beautifully. Just past Mike Janessa's left hand. Beautiful stroke. That's the first one that's been up to the bat to drive. Wasim Raja made no mistake with it. He got it away between cover and mid-off. A good shot. It really was beautifully timed. It just leant into that. Dennis Amos pulling it up just inside the boundary. 3 runs to Wasim Raja. And that is the first innings deficit wiped off. And a lovely stroke with which to do it. 140 for 3, 29 Wasim Raja, looking better all the time. And 40 to this gritty little right-hander Mushtaq. That's a good shot. Hit that beautifully away over long on. Perhaps a little bit wider towards mid-wicket, straight into the crowd on the first bounce. First 6 of the series. Well, there's a crowd reaction for you. And there's a really stupid reaction. think if it's one thing a batsman can do without in a test match, it's being kissed by a spectator running on the field.
Oh, it's a beautiful sweep shot played by Mushtaq. So another boundary to Mushtaq Mohammed, taking him on to 50, and what an excellent 50 this has been.
One man not on the field is Mike Hendrick, as Peter West explained, and it's Clive Radley of Middlesex who's fielding in the picture there. It's in the air, but it is safe, and it lands just some 10 or 12 yards inside the boundary. Great shot from Arnold there. Fine shot by Mushtaq. The outfield is still quite slow. Mushtaq now on 57 to face Derek Underwood. Oh, lovely shot. There's very good footwork to get to the pitch of that. And 3 runs to Mushtaq. Clive Radley, the fieldsman. Just out of reach of David Lloyd, and it's Wasim Raja's 50, and a very, very good one too. Very impressive young player, 22 years of age, his first half century in test matches. He made 49 against New Zealand when he was a replacement on that tour, made those runs in Auckland, and here today he's hit his first half century. Delicate again from Mushtaq. Just the 2 runs. And he's caught David Lloyd. Not a difficult catch, a good sharp effort by the Lancashire captain, and Derek Underwood's first victim. Wasim Raja not quite able to get over the top of that, trying to play it down, but David Lloyd is very, very good around the corner there, and that is the first of the victims of the combination of pitch and Underwood. Wasim Raja has caught Lloyd, bowled Underwood for 53. Really impressive innings by this young player. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more of him over the years. And sad that he should be dismissed in that way. Derek Underwood, the man picking up the 3rd wicket. And that is out of the glove. Asif caught at short point by Tony Greig. Derek Underwood's 4th wicket at a cost of 49. And he is as close to being unplayable as you'll see out there this afternoon. Mushtaq wasn't quite sure exactly where that had gone, but it's picked him up 4 runs. That's out. That's out, and a really nasty delivery. The only thing umpire Elliott had to decide was whether or not it hit the hand or above the glove, and Imran Khan is the man given out with the total at 200. Bowled him, and Underwood has 4 for none in 5 overs. The last 5 overs Derek Underwood has bowled. He has taken 4 wickets for no runs, and he bowled Inderkar round his legs there. 200 for 7 now. Pakistan. Inderkar out without scoring, as happened to Imran Khan and Asif Iqbal. Underwood 6 for 49 from 31 overs.
Thrusting the pad down, he got a little nick and it's out. David Lloyd taking yet another catch, and they're there for the taking here today. Underwood now a spell of 5 wickets for no runs. The card there telling the story of the unfortunate collapse for the Pakistan side today, being caught for the 2nd time in succession on a wet wicket. Mushtaq remaining on 76, played really superbly. It is out. What a fine catch. Seeing that was going right over the top of Mike Dennis's head. Wonderfully judged leap by him. And Tony Greig breaking the sequence of Underwood wickets and picking up the man who's been frustrating them for an awful long time. Mushtaq out then for 76. A brilliant effort by this highly experienced Pakistan batsman. And very deserving of the applause he'll get from the people who've stayed on to see the debacle which has gone on over the last hour. The 76 made out of a score of 208 for 9. It's really been a wonderful effort. They're not wasting any time at all. Swinging that away to mid-wicket, gets 4. He's placed that one again pretty skillfully. It's beautifully struck for 6. Enormous blow, really to the long part of the field here at Lord's. Quite a big hit. Carrying well over the long on boundary. It's a wonderful shot by David Lloyd, swung away to square leg for 4. Very confident shout there by not only Asif but all the slips as well, but fairly optimistic one.